Welcome to the video walkthrough for Zelda Skyward Sword from ZeldaSkywardSword.com. As you can see in the beginning of the game, there's just some cutscenes, and then you're in this house. You don't know what's going on. Anyway, explore around there, and eventually you can leave after you discover all the worthless rooms. And right now you're in Skyloft, which is a floating island town. See, you can see the Skyloft city there. And, you know, the beginning of the game, it's kind of like educating you on all the nuances of the controls. You'll notice a new meter in Zelda. It's the stamina meter, and that plays a big role in this game. This guy kind of explains how to use it. And then if you want to go save some cat for no reason, you can jump up the ledge there and climb over. And you can grab this box with A. Grabbing and pushing is a staple of the Zelda series. So there's a cat, or it's like a cat-raccoon hybrid. And he tells you to go up and see Zelda and her dad. So, assuming you don't accidentally fall off, you should be fine. It's pretty straightforward. And there's really not a lot you can do to screw up here. Anyway, you meet Zelda, and she explains, you know, what's going on today, and then you tell her dress is ugly, and her dad shows up. And anyway, she's kind of obsessed with Link not having enough training on his bird, so she goes ahead and pushes him off. Turns out his bird is trapped somewhere, so he almost dies. No big deal, though. Anyway, now you gotta figure out where your bird is, so they basically tell you to explore the town. And you want to go down south, kind of near this big open space where these three dudes are. It's called the Plaza, I think. Anyway, you talk to him, and you figure out he basically stole your bird. And then you gotta head up to it's like a sword fighting place. I don't remember what it's called. Some kind of house. Battle standard house. No, I don't remember what it's called. It's not important. Just go in every building until you see a sword fighting arena. And there's this guy right next to it. It's like, oh, hey, Link. Come on down, man. Go in there. Go to the back room. Take your sword. And you can practice with the sword. The sword controls are kind of hard to get used to. Maybe. Unless you just pick it up right off the bat. So feel free to practice here. It's great. Now you gotta go over to the waterfall area. And first you meet this stupid stone. Like, who cares? Blah, blah, blah. I think it provides hints later in the game. So, you kind of look for the waterfall. It's over kind of in the east part of the map. I think there's an X on your map too, if you talk to those guys. So, you use your sword on these wooden stakes, which is pretty cool. Cut right through. And now you can kind of see... This is the first kind of mini dungeon. There's really no puzzles or anything. It's just letting you train with your sword on some simple enemies. But I would watch out, because you do want to collect some rupees. So, you know, look around, slash bushes, whatever it takes to get some rupees. Because you're going to need about 50 rupees later to buy a shield. which actually isn't necessary, but it's probably a good idea, honestly. I'll show you a little secret up here where you can grab 40 rupees really quick. There's a little crawl space behind those bushes there. And these bats are pretty tough. Crawl in there and grab some rupees. Bonus. Alright. And now you're outside again. Zelda meets up with you, and then you go find your bird right around the corner. Pretty straightforward here. Anyway, you gotta slash the ropes at a certain angle with your sword. Pretty simple stuff if you've trained. And I feel like the intro is about an hour of cutscenes and talking with people. I guess it kind of puts a good story on the whole game. Maybe later it'll all pan out. Anyway, Zelda says, yeah, just jump, man. It's totally safe. And you just press the down button to fly on your bird. And you spend the next couple minutes just, tooling around on your bird and learning the controls. It's a really pretty game. And the flight controls are pretty well done, I think. Makes it pretty simple. And then now it's time for the wing ceremony. And I guess it's not that big of a deal in the town because nobody's watching it, so I mean, I guess maybe it's just kind of a big deal to the knights, which Link is training to be. So this is the wing ceremony. It's so beautiful. This guy talks a lot, so I just skipped that whole thing. This race is pretty simple. You use your skills with your bird to catch the yellow bird and grab the statue. You grab the statue by pressing A when you're near the yellow bird. Some tricks with this. Gain altitude by waving your Wii remote, and dive to gain speed. And then when you're close to the bird, just press A. And, the first time they kind of, try to cheat, you just have to do it again and then you win. So I don't even know where they got those eggs from. I mean, it's just kind of disgusting to think about. But it's a fun little race, and it's over soon. So I imagine there's more bird race type things in the future of this game. So yeah, you get the bird statue, and you're a big winner. Zelda goes ahead and pulls a fast one and jumps on you. I mean, that's kind of dangerous, but whatever. She broke her arm, but she's cool about it. So you can see the rest of this is just the wing ceremony. She plays a nice song. Birds show up. She gives you a cool treasure. It's called the sailcloth. It allows you to fall, and then right before you land, you can press B, and it's kind of like a parachute. Pretty useful. especially if you fall off ledges all the time like I do. Yeah, she talks all about it, and you guys kind of go on a date, and there's a huge storm, and then Zelda falls to the earth. And Link has a little dream here. He wakes up, Zelda's dad is kind of mad, like, hey, where's my daughter? You went on a date with her, now she's gone. And then Link starts hearing these kind of whispers. So even though Zelda's dad said stay there, he follows this glowing ghost lady. Pretty smart. He follows all the way to the... oh, this is kind of creepy. All the way to the goddess temple, I think. No, I don't remember. Anyway, you have to take this, like, really weird path to get up there. It's some kind of secret hidden thing. And then, oh yeah, I guess it's the back of the goddess temple thing. And then you kind of get a new sword. So that's pretty cool. The sword kind of has a personality. It's kind of like Navi from Ocarina of Time. You can talk to her and stuff. Or like Midna from Twilight Princess. She always has useless information, and sometimes she's helpful. Zelda's dad shows up and he's like, wow, this is so cool, man. This is just like a Destiny prophecy thing. You get a cool tablet which allows you to travel to the surface, which is your next destination. And you can see it kind of puts up a bright light, which gives you a hint that you're able to dive to the surface there. So, you get a new set of clothes, but you need a shield and a potion before you can, before you should go to the surface. I don't think you actually need the shield, at least for the first area. And I didn't use the potion, so, you know, it's kind of like up to you. Don't quote me on that whole shield thing, though. I don't remember. But bottles are definitely useful. You know, you get a free bottle by just talking to her, so you should think about that. So to get to the surface, oh yeah, I changed my interface here to show less clutter. You can have it however you like. And to get to the surface, you just jump off a wooden platform around the city. If you just jump off a random place, you usually don't make it. And you press down to call your bird, and you fly towards the green beam of light, and then you dive. Pretty simple. Then when you get down there, you're going to be in the Faron Woods, which is the first area of the surface world. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on the next video walkthrough, which will be the Faron Woods.